Good morning. Oh, goodness. Hold on, guys. Oh, somebody broke my thing. That damn Torah. Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, almost 9 o'clock. And it's been one hell of a morning already. So I'm just now getting home. I dropped Mimi off. He went to dialysis late today. Because I had a scare of my life last night. Yeah, so 2 o'clock this morning. Turn on my TV so I can watch some TV, I guess. 2 o'clock this morning, Nana and Michi came into my room. And Darian was hollering, like, at the top of his lungs, hollering like something scared him. My light bulb must be blown. Gotta put another light bulb in there. Scaring and screaming at the top of his lungs like something scared him. Eyes rolled back in his head. He was sweaty. He was clammy. Oh, goodness. Trying to get him situated. Those of you that don't know, Mimi is a diabetic. And he became a diabetic when he was about 10. So my worst fear is that one of my babies will be diabetic. I have it on both sides of my family. He has it on and throughout his family, and he's a diabetic. So that's my worst fear, is that one of them will become a diabetic. So 2 o'clock this morning, Nana and Michi come in. Darian is screaming at the top of his lungs. I touch him. He's sweaty. He's clammy. And with dealing with Mimi's having sugar or diabetes, my first thought was, let me check his sugar. Let me check his sugar, because he was sweaty and clammy. So I checked Darian's sugar, and it was 260. Red flag. So I woke Mimi up. After Mimi heard Darian screaming, he kind of was already up, but I woke him up like, we got to take him to the hospital. So we went to the emergency room. First of all, we waited in the lobby of the emergency room a good 45 minutes before they even called him back. They called him back. They were cool when they called him back. Like, they ran a test. They started IV. They got blood work and checked his sugar. Well, his sugar was 100 by the time they checked in. A doctor was saying that for a baby or a kid, it should be under 70 for a kid. So 100 was still high for him. So they did the blood work and everything. And told us that based on whatever the blood work comes back as, they might have to transport him to Rainbow's Babies and Children Hospital. So they did the blood work. His blood work is kind of off, but it wasn't off where he needs to be admitted, because his sugar had went back down. A couple of his numbers are higher than they need to be. So I ended up talking to the endocrinologist for Rainbow Babies and Children on the phone while I was there, and he gave me, he walked me through what I need to do. He's going to prescribe Darian with a glucose meter so I can monitor his sugar 2 times a day, once in the morning before he eats and once 2 hours after he eats. So we can see where his numbers is, and then he's going to have a follow-up with the children's endocrinologist and his regular doctor, and then we're going to see where we go from there. But I'm just hoping and he said it could have been that it was some sugars or something, like his finger wasn't cleaned off all the way good. So when he took the blood, the test, the sugars got on the test. So hopefully that's all that it is. In the hospital, they cleaned his finger good. I cleaned his finger good, and in the hospital it still was reading 100, and they said that was still kind of off. Him sleeping now. We just got in the house like literally 5 minutes ago. So he's laying here sleeping. And yeah, it's just crazy. So yeah, he laying here. Just going night night. He was in and out sleeping at the hospital. But now he's sleeping. Yeah, so all I can do is ask you guys to keep us in your prayers. Let's pray that it's just it was just something random that happened. He's a year old, and that's my worst fear for him. One of my kids being a diabetic, and then especially a year old. Like how do you monitor what a year old eats? Like, but if this comes to be, like, we all need to make some changes in this house anyway, because there's yeah. So yeah, I just I need to get a cup of coffee. I've been up since 2 o'clock. Yesterday I was up at 6. The day before that I was up at 5. Saturday I was up at 6. So yeah, and I'm not even tired right now. Like, I think I'm more worried than anything. So I have to go pick up his glucose monitor. I'll go pick that up before I go pick up Mimi, or either after. Yeah, I'll probably do it before I pick up Mimi. And I'll just check his blood sugar tonight after he eats, and then start fresh tomorrow, because they just called it in, so it might be ready. I'm gonna call and see if it's ready, and I'll go pick it up here in a little bit. If I call the pharmacy and see if they've gotten the prescription, if it's ready already. So they haven't called me and said that there's no prescriptions ready to be picked up or anything. But yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. And they never took this pee bag off him. I hope he didn't. I gotta take this off before he pees. It's gonna fill up with pee. Alright, I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.